name's Nicole. I'm 24 years old, and my experience with, drug addiction, alcoholism, I thought life was a joke, and I was in a lot of pain that I didn't know how to deal with. And I didn't know what to do, and I didn't know how to get out of the situation that I was in. And what happened was, once I was in enough pain and really came to enough desperation to ask someone else for help, I went to treatment. And after I got out of treatment, I found women that gave me a lot of hope and instilled in me how to find faith. And spirituality that really got me through what I was going through. And it was hard at first, but once I got through it and I connected to other people, I was able to stay sober. Some of the things that made me realize that I needed help and brought me to my knees were, they started with the things around me. So, I'd lost my apartment, I lost my car, I had no friends. I was in my bathroom every single day crying for about a year, completely by myself, alone. And, once all the material things around me were gone, then it was just myself and my feelings. So I was depressed, and I had no one to talk to. I didn't think anyone understood me, and I just felt alone. So it was just the emotional pain inside me. It was almost like I would rather not live. I didn't really want to die, but I didn't want to live. I wish I could just sleep my life away and not have to deal with life or responsibilities or people or my family or myself, because I was just so guilty and so full of shame. I didn't know how to run my own life, and I didn't want to. So once I finally asked for help, I went to detox, and I went to my father, who I thought was going to be really disappointed in me and not want to help me, but they did, and they were really supportive. And I went to detox, and then I went to about a 40-day treatment, and that really kind of kept me together to get a little bit of sobriety time, to feel a little bit of happiness and hope that something better was going to happen. So after I went to treatment, they suggested I went to a halfway house. So I went to a halfway house where I met other women who were kind of in the same situation as I was, all kind of struggling, trying to find how to run their lives and become productive members of society. Some of the things that I did to stay sober were, I reached out to women. I called women every day. I had a mentor who kind of just advised me on every situation that came up in my life, any relationship I didn't know how to handle, all the grudges and resentments that I had against other people, how to kind of let that go. My brother had died of a heroin overdose when he was 17 years old, and I blamed everybody else for that. I was really in a lot of pain. I'd never dealt with that. So my mentor really helped me get through all those things and let go of the past and move forward. And the women around me helped me find a job. I eventually got my own car and my own apartment. I have friends that would do anything for me, and my family's in my life, and they trust me. They believe everything that I say, and I try to be honest in everything that I do. And the people around me and my mentors and being in a halfway house, all of those things set me up and made me the person that I am today. Life for me today, being sober, is pretty incredible. It's absolutely not what I thought before. And when I was in my addiction and growing up, all the things that I wanted in life, like money and a nice car and dating someone who had money and a career, all of those things, once I got sober, all of that changed for me. And now all the things that I look for are like the qualities and the values and the morals that I always wanted to have but never possessed. And now I just am. I am those things. I do those things. And people believe that. And life is just so much more important now. Life has so much more meaning now. And I don't think I would give that up for anything.